Good morning and welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is Thursday, June 23rd, but more importantly, it is day 300 of the Index Detector Project research. Wow, I surprised myself on that one, but yeah, so happy 300th. All right, so the short version of today is basically rendered JavaScript processing seems to still be off. It's been off for over a week. The last findable keyword that is wrapped in JavaScript was from June 6th. So I can confirm pretty much from June 8th so far up till today, JavaScript rendering is kaput. How long? Who knows? But the more important part is if you know it's off, don't panic if you've been publishing new content and your site relies heavily on JavaScript. So it's just, rules of the road and you know what it is. So don't beat yourself up when Google either broke something or turned something off. That's really, I think, where this the genesis of this entire process came from, is that, when we don't know, we always blame ourselves. But once we do know and we know better, then we can do better. All right. So the second thing is, I found out not every bot that says it's Ahrefs is. So I'm going to go over to the daily bot count. And this is the only full day I have, obviously, is from yesterday, June 22nd, so from midnight to midnight. We had, pretty normal amount, I think, of the Google bot that crawls the directive files. They have another bot that has no Chrome, so I think that's a control. And their latest bot that they love, the Chrome build, is a Googlebot, what I call 7, and I will show you that here shortly. And the complement of the mobile bot by the same build. So it looks like I'm still looking for these others. Who knows, like if maybe something happens and they send out a previous version of the bot just to keep things crawling. But for the time being, it kind of looks like for the desktop, they've kind of settled on these 3. And for mobile, they got 1. So that 1 is the one that does the discovery crawling and discovery render crawls. So if you are looking for getting your content into Google, this is that one little door that's probably going to get it for you. All right. So everything checked out. Now I am keeping track of Applebot, and I'm going to double check all their IPs too. But like I say, I was counting Ahrefs by the string, and turns out that that is not a good way to do it. So I just want to make sure if you want to see, what's real Ahrefs bot, which, right now, since they have their search engine, their new search engine, it doesn't seem that they've created a separate bot for it. And why would they, right? But these are their IP ranges. So I'll put this URL in the description. And of course, it gives you a bunch of information. But if you're curious, if you're like getting overrun, you can see that you could separate out. If you see the Ahref bot URL and it comes from any IP other than these, I think it's pretty safe. If you feel like you want to block them, you can. All right. Well, that's it for today's Crawl or No Crawl report. Tomorrow, the episode of Confessions of an SEO, I'll bring fresh news from the mobile first indexing test and some summer topics. Someone turned them in, and I'm super proud of him, and I'm going to mention him on the show. All right, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Get back to work.